Hi folks, welcome to Learning Moments. I'm your host Ron Luke. Today we are talking about something that might surprise you. It's not just about drugs or social media or parenting. It's about curiosity. That spark that drives teens to explore, sometimes in ways that can be risky. You've probably seen it yourself, teens scrolling through TikTok or Instagram, and they do it for hours, watching endless videos. The app knows exactly what keeps their attention, and they keep feeding them more of it. That's how algorithms work. But here's where it gets serious. Some videos show things that seem exciting or edgy, like how to make fake pills that look like real medicine. I know that sounds shocking, but it happens. If you search TikTok for making pills, you'll find out what I'm talking about pretty quickly. Here's what many teens don't realize is that their so-called do-it-yourself pills can contain poison. Things like fentanyl, a drug so powerful that just a trace, smaller than a few grains, can be deadly. Now, your child might never think of searching how to make pills. But frankly, all it takes is one kid at school bragging about how they saw something really cool online. Maybe they talk about it between classes or at lunch break. Suddenly it's a trend. Suddenly curiosity takes over. And now we're off to the races. Adolescence is a time when risk-taking as well, it's kind of built into the wiring. Teen brains are still developing, especially the parts that control impulses and long-term thinking. So when they see something risky online, they often think, this won't hurt or happen to me. Researchers call this optimism bias. It is the feeling of invincibility. And we probably all remember that when we were young. The problem is that certain things magnify this, like the internet. When an online video makes something look fun, normal, or even harmless, the brain doesn't flag it as dangerous anymore. And that's when tragedy can happen, when a teen tries something without realizing how serious it really is. Let's be clear, TikTok is not some dark underground drug ring. It's a platform built around quick, catchy videos that grab attention. But because of that, it can easily become a place where risky ideas spread fast. Most of the time, the platform removes dangerous content once they find it. The problem is, even a few hours online is long enough for thousands of young people to see it. And the more they see it, the more it feels normal. Add to that the fact that some people are creating content on purpose to encourage drug use, and you can see how complicated this gets. When danger starts to look normal, curiosity can turn into risk in a heartbeat. So fake pills are one of the biggest threats facing teens right now. Many of these pills are made to look like real medications, Xanax, Oxy, Adderall. But they're not real medications, they're counterfeits, and often made in basements or illegal labs, and they likely contain fentanyl without anyone knowing. A single counterfeit pill can be deadly, and that is especially true for teens who have never used opiates before. They don't know what their bodies are in for. One mistake, one pill can end a life. That is a harsh truth, but it's one we need to talk about, especially as parents. What can you do? Now, let's shift gears and talk about what can help, because this is not all about fear. It's about awareness and connection. First, talk to your teens. Don't lecture. Instead of saying, don't do drugs, try something like, hey, I read that some people are posting videos about making fake pills that contain bad things or bad drugs. Have you heard about that at school? This kind of conversation opens the door instead of shutting it. Teens are more likely to listen when they feel respected and not talked down to. Second, keep it simple and factual. You don't need to give them a science lesson. Just make the message clear. Something like fake pills are not safe even if they look normal. There could be fentanyl in them, and that can kill people just with one dose. And it's completely okay to say no, even if a friend offers it. No scare tactics in there. No guilt, just truth spoken calmly. And third, ask what they think. Say something like, what do you think about people making pills at home? Or have you seen any videos that, try and talk you into using drugs? then listen, let them talk. You might be surprised at how much they already know or how much they want to know. This is not something families can solve on their own. We need schools teaching media literacy so kids can spot risky or misleading content. We need doctors and counselors talking to youth in ways that are honest and not judgmental. We need tech companies to keep improving how they identify and remove harmful videos. And we need researchers to keep studying how social media influences young minds, because the online world changes fast, and it's not going away anytime soon. And yes, parents need to support too. Clear information, conversational tools, and reassurance that it's okay not to have all the answers. At the end of the day, teens are curious. And that curiosity is not a bad thing. It's how they learn, grow, and figure out who they are. But curiosity mixed with misinformation can be dangerous, especially when it involves something as lethal as fentanyl and illicit drugs. Our role as adults is not to scare them or control them, but to guide them, to help them see what is real and what is not, to remind them that being smart is also being safe. Because when we talk openly, share facts, and listen without judgment, we give them the best tools they can have: knowledge. Thanks for tuning in. And if you found this episode helpful, please share it with others who care about keeping teens safe online. This is Learning Moments. You can read all our articles at Learning Moments, that's all one word, .substack.com. If you want to read the companion article with this video, look for Curious Kids, Toxic Drugs, Deadly Algorithms. Until next time, stay informed, stay connected, be kind, and as always, stay curious. The right kind of curious. Thanks. Bye for now.